What happens when a family of 3 who cruises every month with a toddler takes on Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas during a hurricane? Spoiler, it's not what we expected. We faced the weather, tasted the food, explored the entertainment, and chased our little one through it all. And let me tell you, this was next level chaos. Part 1, Symphony of the Seas, Hurricane Adventure, starts now.
Deck 9, room 456. And our tour guide.
Hey guys, welcome to 9456 interior room. Come on in.
Yes.
Maisie, you want to give everyone a tour? Go. Okay. This is the first interior room we've had in a really long time, probably since early May. It is a connecting stateroom, but let's get into it. Let's start with the bathroom. It is a nice sized bathroom, probably the same size as Utopia. Sorry, the boat is moving.
Yes, it is.
We have a glass shower, couple shelves, sink, and bar soap. Now I know some people like to bring pump soap, which is a clever idea if you don't like bar soap. So maybe people, you can start bringing your own pump soap. Just a thought,
I do like the glass shower. If you could step in there real quick just to give us a size comparison. Nice. Looks like a lot of room. How tall are you?
5'9".
5'9". Plenty of room there in the shower. And you don't have to worry about the water leaking out everywhere.
Right.
Since it has
That's
a
a plus.
shower head.
Couple hangers here.
Not a glass shower head, glass shower door.
Yes, but you know what the shower's missing?
What?
It doesn't have the clothes hanger that goes across the shower.
That's such a staple of most cruise lines. I'm
Right?
surprised they don't have that.
No, just
They
these
do have
guys.
the hooks, yeah.
Yeah, just these.
Me too.
Continuing on, we have a vanity area with a mirror that lights up, as you can see. And for plugs, we have 3 American plugs, and we have 2 USB charger ports.
Yeah, America plugs.
Whatever. And I've never seen this before. Ice is available upon request. Ask your stateroom attendant to assist. The only thing we've had our stateroom assist us with so far are mattress toppers.
We gotta talk about this bed, y'all.
Oh my God, I forgot how terrible Harmony of the Seas beds were in 2019. And I was like, oh, they fixed their bed issues because Utopia was amazing. Yeah. No, they're bad. It's like sleeping on the floor. So he did bring us mattress toppers. He installed them.
Oh, he did?
Yep. Maisie's calling people on the phone right now.
Okay.
She's also playing puppy dog.
Very good. Speaking of Maisie, let's look at her setup over here.
Yeah, so
She's got a bunk bed, y'all.
She does. And this actually pulls out for a 4th person, which maybe we could sleep on this because this is pretty squishy. So if the mattress toppers don't work, we're pulling that out. But he did bring us a pack and play once he saw how small she was and she wouldn't be sleeping on this bed alone. We have one very small closet. Thankfully, this is only a 4-day cruise. We packed very light.
Yes.
And we did not forget socks and tennis shoes this time. So we can do rock climbing and the zip line and other things that require shoes.
I like how you put the stroller in there.
Yeah.
I can't believe that actually fits.
Travel size stroller.
Yeah.
Our second closet is just shelving and our safe. So I've got your stuff in here, some of my stuff, and then we have Maisie down here. She's got a couple drawers. We've got her outfits and bathing suits, and then we've got her PJs and shoes down here. Over here we have our TV. Don't know what Maisie's currently watching, but it does come out. So you could be laying in bed watching TV and it closes back up. We have our cooler. Now this says on here that this appliance is a cooler, not a refrigerator, which I've never seen a note on there before. And Maisie is just shoving things in the drawers. We're not using a lot of these drawers just because this is such a short cruise, and Maisie is now opening doors and drawers and pulling things out. So less the better. So with this room interior 4-day cruise on Symphony of the Seas, it was under $1,000. So it's definitely worth the value. So not really complaining. And we do love an interior room. There's no light coming in. You get a good night's sleep. You know the room is going to be cold. Yeah, full length mirror right in front of the bed. And unfortunately on my side of the bed, there are no plugs.
Oh.
Yeah, bummer. But on your side, you have the universal light switch and a outlet for your phone or whatever else if you brought your fan, which you forgot. And we forgot our travel fan. I'm so sad about it. We've got our friends in the bed waiting for Maisie. Should I get in the bed?
You should probably get in the bed and let us know how this mattress topper is.
Okay. Let me just...
Guys, I am not bull spitting when I say that this mattress was not great. So I'm hoping this topper has improved it.
It's an egg carton, like foam topper. I can feel the crate. Will you paint me like one of your French women?
And that's our inside interior room tour, guys. It wouldn't be a Portholes and Pixie Does video without a giveaway. And what are we giving away in this video series? We're giving away this hat right here. Royal Caribbean branding right there on front. All you need to do is leave a comment on this video. Also, as a bonus, if you go back to our Resilient Lady series and leave a comment on that video, you can be entered into that giveaway. We still haven't given away that ship model. Now, back to the video. I think it might be worth sharing with our audience that since our last cruise, Maisie, yeah, go ahead.
Is a lot more active, grabby, throwing.
And a part-time walker. She decides to walk when she feels like it. Oh, and she says hello.
Say hi. We're at the Park Cafe grabbing a quick bite to eat. We have sliced roast beef, horseradish gravy, and some turkey wraps, and melon sticks, because Maisie really likes the melon sticks. We're here at Adventure Ocean's, the Royal Babies and Tots Playground. And there are a ton of things for Maisie to play with. She's never played with half of these toys before. It's a really good area. So for the Royal Babies and Tots, upon boarding day, you're allowed 6 hours to book. And then the second day, it opens up all the other available hours. They just want all the families to get a chance to book something before one person books up all the time. Before 6 p.m., it is $6 an hour. After 6 p.m., it's $8 an hour, but totally worth it. So this is a 4-day cruise. We have nothing booked for today. Tomorrow night, we have 11 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. There's like a disco party and a silent disco. Day 3 is supposed to be Cozumel, but we'll see where we go. We have 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. booked, and then 9:15 to 10:15 booked for a comedy show. And then our last night, we have 8:45 to 10:15 for Battle of the Sexes.
I mean, total price, we're looking probably under like $50 for that amount of childcare. So you really can't beat it. I will say that this is themed completely differently than Utopia of the Seas.
It is. There's more stuff to do.
There really is. This area is huge, guys. There's so many different little things for the kids to play with, including the slides and all the little floor
play kitchens.
Items. Now Maisie's going to get some ideas for her own toy room here.
It's evening number 1. We slept through dinner. We had a long night and a long drive, so we had to shut it down for a little while. But we're gonna do some exploring, go to the boardwalk. The captain did come on and talk about the storm, not the Category 3 hurricane. Said we're gonna be completely fine, that we're gonna be shielded from the storm by the islands. We'll see about that.
So we're just gonna walk around the ship, show you all the different areas, talk about them a little bit, and we'll count this as our ship tour for our stay here on Symphony of the Seas.
Hey guys, I'm down here. Welcome to Vitality Gym. I am currently in physical therapy for back problems, so I'm just kind of doing what I do in physical therapy. And then after that, we are gonna see what else the gym has to offer. which I'm assuming it's going to be very similar to Utopia. But Matt and I have been losing quite a bit of weight, and I feel like our muscles are kind of deteriorating, and we need to be better.
Yeah, same exact thoughts. Obviously, we know this is the same class of ship that we were just on with Utopia, but I didn't expect for it to be nearly identical. Like walking into this fitness center, it's a mirror image of Utopia of the Seas Fitness Center. So they have things like the free weights, like the treadmills, like the ellipticals, this whole entire separate area where you saw Marley rolling out her back. I'm gonna see if they have a spin studio though, because that was a nice feature of Utopia of the Seas. One thing that I've always said about working out, it is always better when you have a partner to work out with. And it looks like Maisie is joining in on the workout. Not sure exactly what she has a preference on, but it looks like she's gonna be building up her core strength by crawling in a plank for a majority of this cruise. On the Royal Caribbean app, you can look at all of the fitness classes that are available for an extra charge. And by the looks of things in this room, they have some sort of TRX, I think that's what you call it. Or maybe it's bungee, I don't know. But I know those classes do fill up quick. So if that's a priority for you, make sure you book them as soon as you get on board. So as I mentioned, they do have a number of ellipticals, treadmills, row machines. Marley, how do you use the row machine? Can you demonstrate for our audience here? I know you love these things. So
I'm not strapping
this
in.
That's okay. Marley in physical fitness. Wow. See, as long as you smile while you do it, it's worthwhile. Maisie, where are we?
She knows.
The grand reveal. This is a big moment, Marley.
You know.
Maisie absolutely loved the carousel on Utopia of the Seas. Rode it a whole bunch.
They got mouse.
And they have a whole entire different type of carousel here on Symphony of the Seas. The same but different.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Maisie, and this is me riding the carousel for the first time.
For the first time. But first, I'm gonna smack Mama and bite Mama because we're not moving fast enough.
Do you love it?
Wow!
I have a feeling we're going to be very familiar with this song.
It brings Maisie joy just looking at the arcade games. All the stuffies and the ducks you can win.
And this is inside one of our favorite places on Oasis class ships, known as Playmakers.
Yes.
I don't know if Playmakers on Utopia had
No.
this extensive as an arcade. I remember they had like pool tables.
Yeah, because they had a separate arcade upstairs. And I think this is the only arcade on the ship.
It might be. Hey man, you got to spend money if you want to do that, man. Come on, man. I'm not a hater, but coming to Playmakers, you're gonna want to avoid the goalpost margarita because it will burn your literal face off. But everything else is great, so check it out. The great thing about the doghouse here on the boardwalk is even when they're not serving hot dogs and sausages,
It smells like hot dogs and sausages.
but this is a free option and it's pretty delicious.
It's
And they
pretty
have
good.
fresh baked buns.
I like fresh baked buns and I cannot lie. We're right underneath the rock climbing wall and we're kind of ducking the wind right now because the captain did mention that they're gonna be around 37 miles per hour. But the Aqua Show is right behind me and they are currently training, practicing, rehearsing. We do have reservations for this show. I don't know how to pronounce it yet, so I'm not going to say the name of the show. But even if you don't get reservations for any of the shows, there is a standby line 20 minutes before show opening. I would recommend getting there probably 30 minutes early, so 10 minutes before the line opens to secure your spot because these shows book up fast and the lines are very long.
And you need to be ready to get wet.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This is really heavy.
You're experiencing the art.
I'm experiencing the art.
It's a great way to get hurt.
It's broken.
Are you garbage if you miss your assigned dining time of 5 p.m. because you stayed up all night watching the election results? And they were able to accommodate us here for the 7:30 seating in the main dining room. The menu looks pretty basic, but we're gonna try it out and we'll let you know what we think.
We're just looking at the kids menu and we've got hamburger, chicken fingers, grilled cheese, spaghetti marinara, or mac and cheese. She is a mac and cheese girly, but we're trying to branch out with our food groups a little bit. So I'm thinking maybe spaghetti and marinara. Try that with chocolate ice cream. She said,
Also, we got a high chair real quick. So Maisie is a happy girl and we are happy parents. Now, I don't know why Royal Caribbean would promote cooties by giving kids cootie catchers at such young ages. Wait, so does it say anything on the inside?
no, it's just a cheeseburger.
So it doesn't tell me who I'm gonna marry, what their job is, and how much money they're gonna make?
No.
No deal. So we're here in the main dining room and let's talk about some of the options on the menu. For starters, spinach artichoke dip, the shrimp cocktail, the escargot, which I tried for the first time on our last Royal Cruise and it was great. And then the main courses, I think you were talking about getting the southern fried chicken, but not fried. I tried the New York strip steak on the last cruise and it wasn't great. So I think I'm probably gonna go with the prime rib. Had prime rib for lunch, might as well have prime rib for dinner. And dessert, key lime pie, royal cheesecake, a Boston cream pie, who even knows what that means, and a cheese plate. I never really understand why they put cheese plates on the dessert menu, but who knows? And the world famous Royal Caribbean escargot, complete with this little breadstick here. Ooh, it's so good. So I just had the appetizer, the escargot, and although it is good, it is to know that it is a very greasy dish, and there's just pools of grease around the escargot. Maisie really seems to be enjoying her fish, but my stomach is not feeling great, guys. And Marley already called me out that this was probably not the best move considering the rough seas and the hurricane that we're currently sailing into. For dinner, I got the prime rib, medium rare, with some mashed potatoes, some broccoli, and some horsey sauce. Can I get a horsey in the chat?
I decided to be very healthy. I have broccoli, carrots, grilled chicken, mashed potatoes, corn on the cob, and spinach. It looks delicious.
Boston cream pie is on the menu tonight for dessert, and it looks real good. And
we've got chocolate ice cream for Maisie. Let's do first bite.